Yo, yo, yo! What's up, my gene juicers? Just trying out a new greeting. How did that land? What's up, gene juicers? Juice the genes? How juiced do you need to be? You gotta be really juiced. You gotta be super juiced to enjoy today's stream. Maybe just moderately juiced. Maybe just moderately. Some good news, and then some not good news. Then some great news, and then some not so great news. We have a new fandom name. Yes! Yes! I finally discovered it. Our new fandom name is the Gene Juicers. Anyway. Good news. Yesterday, I spent so much time. You know what? Theo! Oh my god, Theo, thank you for the raid. Also,
Are you holding Yuri Pope elections today?
We're not doing the Yuri Pope elections. We are not doing the Yuri Pope elections today. Well, let's shout out everybody who just came in. So, what's up, Theo? Thank you for the raid. Scab, VT, thank you for the raid. Brenjoy, thank you for the raid. We just started. That's why I'm doing the gene juicing. Sorry. Okay, if you just got here from the raid, of course, I know you stream for like a super long time, so if you gotta dip, please dip. But hear me out on this one thing. Raiders, before you go, hear me out, please, on this one thing. I have a really important ask, or I have a really important thing to talk about. So if you are from a raid, and you just got here, we just started stream, I am trying to start a new thing. Okay, capital N, capital T, I'm trying to start a new thing. I want you to give me your honest feedback on how it sounds. So you know the expression that really grinds my gears? I'm making an expression that's the opposite of that. So instead of saying that really grinds my gears as a way to express that you're annoyed or have a pet peeve, I've created a new expression. Hold on, we need a drum roll. We need a drum roll because it's pretty hype, I think. It is pretty hype. The new thing is...
The FBI wants me.
What the... What? The new thing is not an ad I can't skip. Wait, that's not the new thing at all. Hold on. Let me. No, I don't want. Let me sign into my normal YouTube account. For some reason, I got signed out. I'm sorry. I promise it will be exciting and cool. The new thing. Okay. The new thing is... That really juices my genes. Hear me out. You say it when you're happy with something. That's radical. Thank you. That does not juice my genes. ... It's gonna catch on, man. It's gonna catch on. I think there's some good alliteration going on in there. I think it's a very vivid piece of imagery. No? Okay, let's workshop this. Let's workshop this. That really chuffs my chinos? That makes my khakis go wacky? My pants are getting pumped? Nothing. Nothing at all. That dumpies my denims? What is that supposed to mean? Jeans or jeans? Oh, that's a good question. I would say, I was thinking jeans, like denim jeans. That really juices my pants. Not the same. Not the same. Okay, well, just know if you see it or hear it anywhere, you heard it here first. I've Googled it. I checked out on Urban Dictionary. I've looked through everything. I have confirmed. This really juices my jeans is an original Shindigs concept, copyright 2025. You don't think anybody's going to be saying it? Just wait. You know what? You know what? You don't think anyone's going to be saying it? Just you wait. I will make this a thing out of spite. I will make this a thing out of spite. Can you sponsor streamers for new things? Why does a sponsor only have to be a mobile game? I will find a way to sponsor a streamer to be dropping that juices my jeans every 10 minutes on their stream, and it's gonna be a thing. That really scrapes my shins. That hurts. That hurts. This doesn't juice my jeans, it jeans my juice. It doesn't make sense backwards. This really pisses my... I feel like I'm trying to have a serious discussion here about the new thing I'm trying to start, and you're not being serious about what I want to express, what I want to put out into the world. I am launching something new, but instead of a product, it's a new thing that we're gonna say. I'm trying to announce something. I'm gonna make a trailer. We're gonna make it a huge deal. I already have investors. I already have investors. I have the merch lined up. I signed an agreement for a TV show. I'm on the hook for a podcast. Oh god, my category, my bad, might be okay. We're gonna play Teardown today. I have the NFTs ready. My NFTs are ready. The insiders have purchased. I have a game agreement with Sony. NF Jeans, you're already there, man. You're already there. Should you tariffs on my chat? Please no. Okay, guys, today we are doing... All right, before I tell you what we're doing, let me tell you about the future schedule. So this week has been unfortunately annoyingly busy. This week really grinds my gears, to be honest. Like, on the topic of juicing my jeans, this week really grinded my gears, and I just have not... This sounds so silly, but I've not been able to study economics enough to make a tariff system that is up to my... I think standard's the wrong word, but like something I'm happy with. Something I feel like, oh, this is interesting for you guys to be tariffed by. Basically, a funny way to extract money from you. I've not found like a funnier way to do it. I've been doing a little bit of reading. I just haven't had the time. It's been annoying. Yesterday I said I'd do some tariff studying with my advisors in my cabinet, and I got caught up with some other work. However, interesting things coming on that front, but we're not going to do any tariffs today. So I've disabled the tariffs for the time being, but I'm hoping by like tomorrow or this weekend we can really lock in the newsroom, etc., and really find a cool and funny way to extract more bits out of the chat. Tara said you missed the lore. You did miss the lore. Yes, you missed a lot of lore here. The tariffs have been paused. I mean, I think this is like a standard part of implementing tariffs, which is people realize the policy's messed up and they just keep changing shit.
My briefs.
Close, close, close. You mean juices your jeans. You mean juices your jeans. So I have a bunch of ideas that we can do today. I want to like focus on some like specific ideas rather than just like, I guess, yapping and talking about juice in my jeans, etc. I want to just have a, you know, we'll have a little chit chat up front, but I've just accepted this week is the jeans are a little dry this week. I'll just accept it this week. The jeans are dry this week. Hear me out. You ban juice my jeans on stream so people want to say it more. Hear me out. I ban every message except juice my jeans. Hear me out. I ban every single message besides juice my jeans. The second good thing that happened today was Mr. Case, thank you for the 4 months. The second good thing though that happened today or yesterday, well actually it ended up being a good thing, but it started as a terrible thing. So for those of you who don't know, I use how I make my stream interactive and cool is with this program called Sammy. Let me go to the coding scene. Oh my god, I'm still slanted. That's chill. That's fine. So I use this program called Sammy, right? And it basically is like this open source Stream Deck. No, I keep saying open source. I don't think it's open source. I've been spreading fake news and misinformation. I don't think this is open source, but it's free. Okay, it's like a community project. It's free. I try to support like the developers and their other projects when I can. Like they sell paid plugins, but the base program is free. Okay. Now, the cool thing about Sammy, the thing about Sammy that really juices my jeans is that as you can see, it looks like a Stream Deck. You have buttons, you click into buttons, and it has a way that you can program each button that every time you press it, something happens. But it also has this extra web view. If I pull it up here, it has this extra web view where I can open up my different Sammy decks and click on things like it's a Stream Deck, like through my web browser. And so this is how I sometimes change scenes, control the TTS, make things interactive for you guys. Right? This is like, I usually click stuff. However, another way that you can kind of interact with Sammy, and Archibald kind of hinted at it just now, is through an iPad. So if you look at this, you can see that you enter an IP and it connects to your Sammy deck. So Sammy's like running like a local web server. You can connect to it through LAN and then select deck, and you can set up your buttons to do anything you want in OBS or anything you want on Twitch, and click on and then make basically your own like souped up Stream Deck, right? The cool thing is if you're on the same Wi-Fi network, you can access this deck. Okay, so I can access any of my decks. This is the one for tariffs, the tariff scenes. I like switch different scenes, turn on and off TTS. Turn on and off TTS. That's how I like control the newsroom, right? I can access this on my iPad. Do you understand that? I can have an iPad sitting next to me on my desk and I can press the buttons with my fingers. So it's like a virtual Stream Deck. And that's what I was doing basically all of last year up till the middle of this year. I would have an iPad on my lap or like on my table and I'd be pressing stuff like beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Making the stream fun, switching scenes, making TTS go on and off. A bunch of different interactions, right? At some point, I switched to this instance of Sammy. So I actually have 2 instances of Sammy. I have like my old instance and my new instance because I just got too many decks in one. It got disorganized, it got slow, so I did what anyone would do. I just reinstalled the program in a different folder and I just opened this new one. And I just throw the other one in the closet. The problem is when I did that, I couldn't access it through my iPad anymore. So like for the past 3 months, 3 or 4 months, maybe longer, I've been just using my mouse and clicking on the panel. I've just been using my mouse to like switch through everything. And I must say, that did really grind my gears. Can they both not run web servers? Coffeetron, this was the mystery I was trying to figure out. Because partially why I was doing this is because I was just lazy. I was like, I don't want to get my iPad out. I'm lazy. I'm just going to do it on the computer. At some point, I'm like, okay, no, I need my iPad. Like doing it on the mouse is like way too cumbersome. I keep alt-tabbing. It's like shit keeps breaking. It's annoying. I need my iPad. So I spent yesterday trying to figure out why my iPad wouldn't connect to my second Sammy instance. What I learned is it could connect to my first Sammy instance, but not my second Sammy instance. And I was looking at the port numbers, I was looking at like the IP to make sure it was right, I was trying different devices. It wasn't ports. The issue was...
Pad baby.
True. The issue was Windows Defender. Windows Defender had 2 different rules for the 2 different instances of the program. So I had to open up Windows Defender and like basically reconfigure the rules so they're exactly the same. I've never had to do that! I've never ever had to do that. Consider yourself defended? Yeah, against my own convenience and sanity. But the good news is I have my iPad back again. Something that an old streamer man would say, and something a baby would say. My iPad's back! I have my iPad! Yay! Yay! I have my iPad! I use my iPad again! Now this really juices my jeans. Okay, so I spent a long time yesterday not reading about Taros, but just trying to figure out my interactive stream situation. And that was so annoying because I'm like, oh, I have to sleep now. I can't do any TRF research. And then today, okay, I mean, sorry, I will balance this negative Nancy chatter story with a happy story. And then today, I'm like, okay, you know what? I have a pretty light work day. You know, just got to do a couple calls, you know, touch the computer a little bit. And I think I will have some time after work to just do some TRF research and get ready for the stream. I close bad computer, you know, I close the bad mean computer that makes me sad around 6:30 p.m. today. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing any more TRF research. I'm going to lie down. And so the only silver lining of the past 2 days is my iPad works, and my iPad is great. Okay, now for some happy news. I had Panda Express. Now for like not so happy news. I had to take a poopy before stream, that's why I'm late. Because of the Panda Express. It's crazy how you get older, fast food becomes like a physical manifestation of like short-term gains versus like long-term trade-offs. It's crazy how like what's that word? Like deferred gratification? Like deferred gratification actually manifests itself in your bodily function as you age. It's crazy. You're losing track of what's good and bad news. The Panda Express was good news. The poopy was bad news. You gotta build tolerance to shit again. When you say it that way, you mean build tolerance to shit, like shit as in various things, or build tolerance to the act of shitting? I think both apply to me for sure. Like sometimes it feels like a chore. Other times it does feel like a huge weight off. I do remember in the past year, I took a poop so good. It felt like I just got a back massage. I don't know how else to describe it, but it felt like I had like a huge pain in my lower back. And then after I went to the bathroom, it felt better. I just like lied down and it felt like I was drifting in air. Do we need to hear this? I don't know. I'm just here. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not like, I'm just streaming, man. What do you want from me? Am I getting enough fiber? That was probably before I started taking my fiber pills. Can you be excused? No. How many multivitamins do I take? I will tell you the number of distinct vitamins I take. Let me go through it in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I take like men's gummy multivitamin, collagen, fiber, vitamin D, fish oil, iron, vitamin B sometimes. I have magnesium, but that stuff gives me insane dreams. I think because I really sleep well with magnesium. The one time I took a magnesium pill, I slept super well. But the first hour of sleeping, I had this really vivid dream that there was a demon in my room, and then it jumped on me like the witch from Left 4 Dead 2. And then it started clawing it at my neck, and I could feel it. Like I could feel the claws dig into my neck. And like it was screaming like a horror movie, Left 4 Dead witch type scream, and it felt vivid. And I had sleep paralysis. And then I like woke up in a shock. I don't wake up in a shock. I'm not the kind of person who's really affected by my dreams. Like I wake up and I think, oh, that's weird. I woke up like bolted up, and I'm like, am I being killed right now? Am I being actually killed? You can't move or stream or you're awake? Yeah, that's sleep paralysis. So I stopped taking magnesium. It does help me sleep, but I think it's better. I think what happens is if I take magnesium, I still... Look, this is like such... I'm sorry, this is such like boomer shit. But like, I'm on the computer right before I sleep, so my mind is just like hyper-stimulated. And I still sleep really well, but then my dreams just get insanely vivid. Versus if I sleep normally, I actually take time away from... I try to take time away from like my phone or like the computer or anything like ultra stimulating. And then I just have weird dreams. I don't have like insanely vivid dreams. Anytime I've taken like a sleep aid, I do get like weird, much weirder dreams. And sometimes the magnesium was like the most demonic one I had. 10 hours till Silk Song. I got 10 hours to beat Hollow Knight. Don't underestimate the power of a midnight walk. I kind of do that. I kind of just stare at a wall now, though, instead of walking. It's great. You have night terrors in your mid-30s? I have... Does this count as a terror? I still get dreams where I'm in school and I didn't study, and it's a final. And it's like, I'm flipping through... It's the same dream. I'm flipping through a textbook, and I'm like 1.5 credits off from graduating. And I just am coming to the realization that I'm going to be like
Mr. President, is
a
it true you're
7th-year
currently
senior.
hiding your lower body because Panda Express made you ruin the last pair of pants you had available?
Fake news? Fake news? Excuse me? It's not true. The allegations are not true that I pooped my pants. That's a fucking crazy thing to say because the actual current sitting president of the US will one day at a press conference have to deny the fact that they pooped their pants. Because that's a question that will come up. Not because there is like a current scandal where they pooped their pants, but because in our reality, the most likely thing to happen is the stupidest thing. It's not the most just thing. Sometimes it's not even the most evil thing. It is the dumbest possible outcome. Will have the highest likelihood of occurring. Hasn't Australia had a PM do that? I need to watch the video. I need to watch the video. They got contingency plans in place. Have you seen the Putin poop conspiracy theory? I was talking to a friend about cool conspiracy theories that we were both getting into. The Putin poop conspiracy theory is that his bodyguards travel with him with a poop bag, like a poop briefcase, because every time he goes to the bathroom, he doesn't flush. Because if he flushes, foreign intelligence agencies could capture the stool and do analysis on his medical condition, which is somehow a security threat. I'm gonna like not be up there anymore. It's like a security threat. So to protect like the information about his health, the conspiracy is they like scoop it up and then put it in a bag. Like put it in a bag that he travels with. He's had a cancer rumors for years. This was sort of a rumor in response to that. Ah. They take it back to Russia for disposal. I think they do it for analysis or whatever. It's awkwardly plausible. That's why it's such a great conspiracy theory. That's why it's such a good conspiracy theory. Like, he's a dog. True. So true. Any other positive updates that aren't stool related? Did I say I already beat Death Stranding 2? I finished Death Stranding 2 this past weekend. I ripped... Yeah, I think I told you on Monday or Tuesday. No, on Monday. What day is it today? It's Wednesday? Okay, I said this on Monday. Oh! In Death Stranding 2, you go to the bathroom and they take your poop and use it as a weapon. The tariffs are not on today because I did not do my economics homework. Death Stranding 2 is incredible. I think I mentioned this, but I want to do a Death Stranding 1 stream. It is becoming a idea that's coming to fruition. The idea I have is like every hour I make the stream more like Death Stranding. Like I add a baby, I add ghosts, I add Strand type elements to the stream, I add Peepo ghosts. Sounds like a Doug idea. Okay, tariffs are back, and they're a gorillion dollars. Everyone in chat gets a Kojima name. Dude, that's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. The reason why I thought about this idea is, like, not only do I love Death Stranding, and I've always wanted to figure out what a Strand type stream would look like. It's because I think it would be fun if we did kind of a gaming stream where you guys submitted ideas for how to make the overlay more interesting and interactive for the game. So it becomes like a collaborative, dare I say, improvisational situation. An improvisational stream. I feel like the word improv has just become like a slur would be the wrong word to describe it, but it's close. It's like a taboo word, I think. Someone who's like someone needs to let me know if improv is still like a weird word to associate with someone, or is it purely a millennial thing? I did the Kojima name. I got busted CBT love. I'm overthinking things. I am not. I'm not. No, it's not a slur. Okay. It's just when like, maybe I'm just thinking like too much of a specific scene, but it's like the notion of someone who is always, maybe this is just like a specific typecast kind of guy in a mid-2010s sitcom, but there was always kind of like this punchline where there is a guy who is like way too into improv, and they keep asking you to go to like their improv show. And for me, and like a very direct circle of friends, and even beyond that direct circle, maybe like a direct online community, that's what improv is sometimes associated with. You had improv as course in college as theater major. Okay, so I can add the word improv. I can add the word improv to my YouTube videos, and it won't be cringe. Improv is dope. I agree. I super agree. Ask Everything Now show. That would actually be a funny thing to DM them with. It's like, guys, is this still cringe? No, it's not. Bojack did a whole ep on improv. What's up, Eric? Dude, that's exactly the type of show where they would put a cringe improv guy. I watched all of Bojack. I don't remember. Did I watch all of Bojack? I watched a lot of Bojack, but I don't remember there being a improv episode. Do you have a favorite improv comedian from Whose Line? They're all good, but Colin Mockery became like a internet icon during his run in Whose Line. You think method acting's more cringe than improv? Maybe that's true. I do see more jokes about method acting. Like, the punchline in like a commercial or a sitcom is someone's a method actor, but they're just doing something completely outside of the social norm. Like, you're method acting Abraham Lincoln, so you have like a poop bucket under your bed, because that's how they pooped in like the 18th century or something. 19th century, 18th century. 17th century? 19th century. I think it would be more cringe for you to call yourself a method actor than an improv artist or whatever. Interesting. Okay, I have to keep up with the cultural tides, the cultural currents, because I'm not. How did we get here? Oh yeah, the Death Stranding idea. I think it would be fun to like load up a game and be like, okay, every hour we're gonna add a new fun interaction to the game between us and chat. And I mean, we might only do it with Death Stranding, but I sincerely really love Death Stranding. I had to lend out my PS5 though after I finished it, so I didn't get a time to do all the Easter eggs and side quests. I really regret it a little bit because the side quests, when I looked them up online, looked really cool. They look really out there. I'll just leave it at that. They look very interesting, but I have a joint custody situation with my PlayStation 5, so it was their turn at mom's house. I had to put down my PS5. No, I have a joint custody situation with my PS5. I also know that if I kept it and kept playing it, I would not be streaming this whole week. Because on Friday, it was like, because we had a 3-day weekend, right? So on Friday at 4 or 5 p.m., I'm like, I'll play a little bit. I basically played till midnight. And then Saturday, I think I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna wake up early. I'm gonna grind through as much of Death Stranding as I can, and then like work on stuff for, you know, the rest of the day. Do stuff the rest of the day. I basically played from like 10 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Did not move. Sat through every single cutscene. Basically like raw dogged the final third of the game in one sitting. I mean, I finished it then, but I felt like a zombie by the end of it. And then Sunday I had something to do, and then Monday I streamed. Sorry, I needed it for Fortnite so I can have it back next month. Blurbs, I didn't want to reveal that the joint custody situation was with you. The PS5 said they love me more though. When I changed the hello option, what does this mean? My juices are juiced. What happened? I'm trying to start a new thing called "This really juices my jeans" instead of "This really grinds my gears." I would appreciate it if you started saying that in the chat. Yeah, Death Stranding 2 will definitely come to PC. The game is more of Death Stranding 1. In some ways, I can see why it's more appealing to the mainstream, because like they make a lot of it less grueling than the first one, which is good and bad in certain ways. But this is such a... Maybe I'll simplify my take here. The graphics are insane. The graphics for Death Stranding 2 are like actually mind-melting to the point where it feels like it justifies like a generational leap from the previous generation of consoles. And what else? And some of the game mechanics go absolutely crazy. Like, I didn't even get to try all the weapons and game mechanics they introduced. But at some point, maybe light spoiler, I'll just say one word. Pokemon. At some point, just Pokemon. I don't know how or why, but Pokemon. If Pokemon really juices your genes, dude, by hour 25 of Death Stranding, your genes will be juiced. They introduced something in hour 25 of Death Stranding that will really juice your genes. If it comes on PC, I really want to play it on PC just to experience the last 5 hours of chat. The last 5 hours are turbo bonkers. Would you say that they juice the genes so much that the genes become replaced with juice? You're thinking too much into it. You're thinking too much into it. All right. Today, we are doing, instead of tariffs, I had an idea of something we could do together. So we have like a focused activity for the stream. However, I'm open to just juicing our genes. No, I'm open to just yapping and gaming. But I'll tell you the idea first. Why are we putting jeans in the blender? It's not literally putting your jeans in a blender. It's just an expression. So I have an idea today where we're going to play Teardown, but we will make a news channel for Twitch chat. So you can write news reports about my Teardown experience. That is one idea. Another idea is we just spin a wheel and you can decide. We put a bunch of ideas on a wheel and we spin it. I haven't even beat Hollow Knight, man. Wheel? We don't like the news channel idea? Every time I die in a game, I switch games. I have like 3 games installed. That's not true. I don't have that many interesting games. Like a full newscast? Put it to a vote? No. No voting. I'm only reading the vibes of the... I'm only reading the vibes of the chat. Speaking of dying and you switch games, one fun stream idea would be to just go through a bunch of RTS games and like sample a bunch of different campaign missions from my favorite RTS games. What about a podcast? Very poignant. Very, wow, what about a podcast? Like, with the implication that no one gets their actual news from news channels these days. It's very true. This is a vibemocracy. We do have to figure out some system of governance on our stream. Check out Metal Arms. What is Metal Arms? Let's check it. Let's check it. Oh, I've seen this. Oh, Silent Hill F comes out this month. Right, at a future stream, we need to beat Silent Hill 2. A water park simulator. Wait a second. That kind of looks cool. Water Park Simulator looks weird. Water Park Sim is too busy. That's the perfect way to describe it. It is, but it's fun and silly. Or we can single player peak once again. Or Helldiver. Or Teardown. You know what we could remake? We could play Teardown with... Sorry, my... had a Mitch McConnell moment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not sorry. We can play Teardown where chat's on the radio and you just kind of yap as my... Like, I'm a thief in Teardown, right? I'm a thief in Teardown, so you could like be earpiece in my... You could be like in my earpiece and telling me what to do. Wheel of Policies. Had to restart the brain. Oh, speaking of Wheel of Policy, there is an idea with the Pope idea, but it's a chat voting idea with it's a chat voting idea, and every time they vote, there's a new chat president, and the new chat president has like 3 executive orders, and then each time... Oh, hold on, I need to write this down. And then each chat, and then the executive order changes the chat each time. Yuri Pope. No, it's not that's not the Yuri Pope. So the Pope idea again. No, it's not the Pope, it's the president. They're different. I mean, yes, eventually the current vice president will kill both the Pope and the current president, but their roles in the world are different. So we were switching from politics instead of religion. Write me a 300-word essay as to why they're different. Right now, give me a 300-word essay as to why those two things are different. Once he finds Dick Cheney's shotgun, Vance will be unstoppable. In Minecraft! In Minecraft! What about the D&D campaign you earned a few months ago? Look, man, I'm on my streamer arc, and the number one thing streamers do is they're late from stream. They're late for the stream. The number 2 thing that they do is they say they're gonna do a certain stream from months ago, and then they don't do it for a while. The Pope and the President are both leaders who hold global attention, but their roles, responsibilities, and sources. This sounds like ChatGPT. And sources of authority make them different figures. When the President is a political leader, the Pope is a spiritual leader. Distinction shapes their power and influence in unique ways. In Minecraft. I kind of just want to play Teardown. I'm looking at Teardown in my Steam library, and it calls me. Okay, wait, what were the ideas? We'll do it after the ad break, but what were the ideas? We got Teardown, Chat News Channel, Yuri Pope, Newscast for Teardown, what's Teardown Construction Crew? Let's do the newscast. It's the clearest idea I have, and I have a few ideas that we can do on top of the newscast. It'll be fun. And we can reuse the newscast for tariffs too. We can reuse the newscast for tariffs. To be honest, I could wait another stream for Yuri Pope. I never said we're gonna do Yuri Pope this stream. Good Chutulu, hello, welcome. I never said we'd do the Yuri Pope this stream. I kind of want to remake the newscasting we used to have, so that will be a fun little activity. And we can reuse it for chat tariffs in the future. Have you guys ever played Devil Daggers? Devil Daggers is so good. No? I want to play 10 minutes of Devil Daggers to show you Devil Daggers, and then we're going to play Teardown. We have ads though in 3 minutes. Jams, what's up? Thank you for the 46 months. You are alleviated from tariffs.
For the ones who don't get what juicing my jeans means, Juice was O.J. Simpson's nickname. Shindigs firmly believes he didn't do it. The phrase is his attempt to indoctrinate us into claiming he was innocent.
That's inaccurate. That's inaccurate. That juices my jeans is just a fun way to say I'm having a great time. Nothing to do with O.J. Simpson. Nothing to do with if he did it or not. Not implying it one way or another. I'm just a bystander. Just a guy with his jeans getting juiced. Just a guy with his jeans getting juiced. Can we do an O.J. Simpson trial stream? What would that involve? Like chat running away in a white pickup? Oh, you just reminded me. Part of the news overlay I want to do is there is a high-speed police chase. The jeans don't fit. Stop. Stop. Stop right now. Stop right now before you actually make it funny. Stop. Stop. Is it fine? Oh no. That's such a banger idea. Oh, we got bolt gun. God, we need to finish Warhammer bolt gun. Man, that trial edition, that trial idea really juices my jeans though. I decided on tear. Yeah, we'll do news channel teardown. We'll do a news channel teardown.
Respectfully, Shin, I think Utsurlevenv already has made it funny.
Jail. Jail. What happened to Devil Daggers? We'll do 10 minutes of Devil Daggers, and then we'll do news. We will do the news. All right, ads up in 2 seconds. I want to get water, and then when I get back, we'll get things set up for the rest of the stream. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all. Let's admire the new Joel time.
Shin, it is I, the chatter who you made fun of for typing read stuff in papers, please. I am here to ask for more cats on your head. We need all the cats, better yet we should get a partner cat to sit next to you.
What are you talking about?
Cat, it is me again. When he returns, can we spam hashtag bring us cats to show him that we want the cat to be present on stream? Let us use hashtag show us the cats.
Hello. New Be Right Back screen by Fish Witches. I can't talk today. You know, wait. Positive mindset. I can talk. I am the greatest talksman. I'm the greatest stream talksman. I can talk. Dude, check out the new Be Right Back screen by Fish Witches. After I was hyping her up, I was hyping them up on the last stream when I revealed this. I took my ass back to VGen and I just commissioned another one. I just took my ass back to VGen. I'm like, you know what? Let's just do another animation. Just keep them coming. Why not once a month? New animation once a month. We'll see. I'd be down. So hopefully a new one soon, and then in the coming weeks. Yeah, me being an absolute degenerate on commissions. Yeah, I'm supporting artists. It's not just a it's not a sick desire for me to see more and more animations on the stream. Releases a locked in 2026 calendar. Dude, it's the time to lock in. September to December. It's time to lock in. I'll elaborate on this on a feature stream, but I think they're trying to resuscitate Elizabeth Holmes' career. And I'm afraid of that. Who is that? You should read the book Bad Blood, and you should look up the Theranos scandal. Why? Because evil never dies and we can never have anything good. That's why. This is my favorite, like, not tweet from Elizabeth Holmes, but this is my favorite text message that has been revealed in a court hearing from Elizabeth Holmes. This one. I think I might print it out and put it on my wall. Because it does capture a certain spirit that I do vibe with. This is our year. So, okay, this is a text message I believe that was released in like a court, like in a court case. Elizabeth Holmes, this is our year. We can never forget this, Tiger. I know, I am focused on it. We will execute this year. I know, I'm focused on it too. Sunny Balwani was like their, I think partner, possibly partner, definitely like partner in crime at Theranos. There was like a notepad that she wrote to her. There was like a note that she wrote to herself. Wait, now I'm doing the reputation resuscitation. I'm doing. Oh, I can't find it. I can't find it. I'm trying to have this energy too. Is it problematic to say, let's try to have this energy? Would it be weird if I pinned this and locked in our locked in channel on Discord? I just try to hype everybody up based on the series of text messages. What is this? Is this the notes? I'm not sure if it's the exact note I'm thinking about. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. They would write notes to themselves. I think this came out in a court hearing or maybe just like in a book. You should read Bad Blood. Bad Blood is the book about, it's the story of Theranos by, I think, the journalist who broke the whole story. They have like a 4 a.m. schedule, and then they write stuff to hype themselves up. I do everything I say, word for word. I am never a minute late. I show excitement, calm, direct, pointed. I can't read it. Non-emotion. All about business, all caps. Same. I am not impulsive. I do not react. Actually, I fuck with this. To be honest, if she didn't do the whole fraud thing, if she didn't do the fake company fraud thing, she could have a lot of Twitter followers. She could have done this. She could have been, she was so Sigma but at her time, dude. I am fully present. I am fully present is actually the least, it's, I dare say I am fully present is really, really locked in and relatable. But she just had to go and do the fraud though. That's unfortunate. Just super unfortunate. I mean, it is interesting to see things like this because, you know, she was like the executive, right, at Theranos. And how she was so young, right? It was like, how old was she when she was doing Theranos? Holmes, age at Theranos. Okay, she's older now. She was 20 something, but it just, from reading the book, I want to say mid 20s, possibly early 20s. I mean, she was pretty young to be running, not to be running, but like it was impressive at the time. Steve Jobs wannabe? That's something you could, that's an accusation you could lob at like a million people. Okay, the point I'm trying to make here is, first of all, does she narrate the audiobook? No, it's by the journalist who like wrote about the company. And in the book, I mean, it's an excellent book. There was a moment in the book where the writer talks about, they have like an all hands and they like hold up an article from the author of the book saying like, this guy's fraudulent, he sucks, fuck this guy. And they have like a little in-house cult moment. I mean, who hasn't? Who hasn't? But they kind of have a little like all together fuck this guy moment at the company. And then it's just kind of funny to read that because he's writing the book literally about how the whole thing was fraudulent. Okay. Okay. She was 19 when she founded Theranos, so that's like insane. And then probably was like no older than 25, 26 when the whole scandal broke. I think the point I'm trying to make here is that when you read the book, she is surrounded by really influential, rich, and powerful people. Like, not just in tech, but in politics. And how much they gassed her up was very striking to me. It was like this person's reputation is propped up by everyone else thinking they're like the shit. Sometimes for like no reason. Sometimes for good reason. Like, she seemed pretty smart for before she started the company. But then other people were just like, oh yeah, this person's my homie for no reason at all. And like a part of me is just like, wow, this person's entire personality was probably shaped by this insane oligarchy of individuals that she just like surrounded herself with. I need a TTS train on Elizabeth Holmes. Oh god. Yeah, we're Holmes maxing in 2026. Looking at the mirror, hyping myself up at 4 a.m. It's only fraud if you get caught. It's only fraud if you get caught. No. Oh, let's do... Sorry, I'm distracted. Why were we talking about Elizabeth Holmes? We're gonna play Devil Daggers for like 10 minutes, and then we'll do Teardown News Story. Because of OJ Simpson, that's right. That's right, that's right. Cookie Munch, thank you for gifting tier 1 to thy Benjamin Franklin. Devil Daggers. All right, let me explain this game to you guys because it's one of my favorite games of all time. So it's a game where you just try to survive as long as possible. There's only one level, but as you survive, the longer you survive, the more enemies spawn and the harder the enemies become. Okay, it's not Vampire Survivors. This was before Vampire Survivors, but it is built like a fast-paced first-person shooter, almost like a Quake-like. And the way that you shoot your gun, which is like your hand, you shoot out daggers, and it has like a very unique, like, streamed projectile mechanic, and you sort of upgrade this mechanic over time. The interesting thing is that the timing of the enemy spawning is predictable, so you can kind of learn how to get better and survive for longer. And the people who are like insanely good at this game, like the top of the leaderboard, it has this built-in global leaderboard with everybody, and then also like leaderboard with your friends. The people who are like at the top of the leaderboard who are surviving for 5 minutes, which is kind of insane in this game. Like most runs last, I think for an average person, like a minute to 90 seconds. If you're surviving for 5 minutes, you have like insane tech and strats, and all of that gameplay and those mechanics are wrapped in this very... it's wrapped in almost, I would say, like a Quake-like looking... pixelated aesthetic. How hard would you say this game is? I'd say it's a hard game. It's a good game if you like hard games. Well, why does it go transparent? Hold on. Why does it go transparent like that? That's crazy. If you allow transparency, it'll do that. What game is this? This is Devil Daggers. I'll change the category. I'll play for 10 minutes, famous last words, but I'm gonna play for like 10 minutes. Where's my dagger? Okay. So yeah, skulls spawn out of these weird tower guys, and you have to collect the gems you get from like killing the tower guys and big skulls. But kind of not the gimmick, the trick.
Bye bye Shin, bye bye chat, elect me Yuri Pope 2025.
Farewell. Giant bug? Oh fuck. I already messed up the timing. kind of the trick is that every time you're firing, the gems go away from you. So you actually have to stop firing to properly collect the gems. And this sound plays a big part of the game as well, because you need to listen to where the little skulls are spawning in from. Whoa. I need to kill this guy really quick. My daggers are upgraded. Oh my god. I swear I can get up to at least a minute. It can get really addicting once you learn the patterns of how these guys spawn and like different strats that you can do. I got the stream debuff. Centipede. Ah, no! Give me my gems! I kind of fucked it. I'm supposed to kill the centipede first try. Yeah, we are in danger zone. Because that was 151 seconds, so I met my 90-second goal. But I can do twice as good. I can do twice as good. There's no way. 10 minutes is... Dude, 10 minutes is like the global record. Like, 10... Okay, that's twice the global record. What's 10 minutes? $10 minutes is rank, so I'm rank 11,000. 10 minutes is rank 500. Name my terms. I don't know. 150 is good. Here, let's watch like a 10-minute run. Not even the top run. Let's watch a 10-minute run. You can download replays of other people's runs and like learn from them. So this is not me. This is a 10-minute, 5-10 minute run. Pretend it's you and I'm really good. So true. Can I fast forward? Oh, I can. So the trick here, I don't really get this trick, but they just keep a lot of towers like alive. And I think the idea is you want to like farm the skulls. Which again, I don't really know why. You like just keep as many skulls up as possible. But you don't want the big you don't want the big horn skulls around here. Yeah, this is the current meta. Okay, we can go... Oh, let's go to... Where's the centipede come up? Like around here? Maybe it keeps, like, other towers from spawning. Okay, there's a centipede. We're gonna kill it first try. Oh, no, they're not. I think this is your max dagger hand. This level 3 dagger, and then when you right-click, you release homing daggers. This is Budget Doom Eternal. It deserves to be up there with Doom Eternal. It's a really good flow state game. Well, let's just go see some new enemies. Alright, big, Okay, you got the 3 bugs. Really annoying, and the centipede shows up again. Centipede's, like, easy to deal with. You just have to be in the right position. Do they get... I want to show you guys the fucking crazy centipede. Oh, we're here. What happened to coding? This is what coding is. It's the typical coding stream happening. Is this run cheated? No, this is a legit run.
Wow, Shin, you're like really good at coding.
Exactly. Big bug. Yeah, insane enemies start showing up. I think I've gotten this far. But I don't think I managed to kill all three of the dragons. And then the extra bugs, they start barfing weird bug enemies which get in the way. To get to the big tower, no, I haven't. Because I think my max is 300 something. Oh yeah, and you have the weird, like, bulldozer guys. Crawler, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Guys, check out Prowler. I love their VTuber avatar, which is a talking skull. Talking skull guy. Very talented background artists. You have seen their work out there in the tuberverse. Wasn't following? I literally had the same situation happen to you when I was watching your stream. Oh, tower! I've never gotten this far. I think I've gotten very close to this time, but I haven't gotten this far. I have no idea what's happening now. I don't know why they did that. Prowler, what's your best time? I'm probably like 350. So this is already farther than I've already been. Have you seen the tower? I haven't. Oh, there's an orb now. What's the time for the centipedes? The first centipede I think is around 140 seconds. And then the new centipedes are, like the silver centipedes are 200 something seconds. The sound in this game is crazy. They also have another game called Hyper Demon, but I haven't gotten really into it. It plays, it has a similar flow to this game, where it's like timer based and survivor based, but they kind of inverted it. I don't really fully understand the rules though. I have this. This is not my run. Oh, new centipede. Yeah, I could not get into Hyper Demon, but I bought it day one because I'm like, whatever this guy puts out, I'm gonna play. The centipedes are not super hard to kill. You just have to get the right angle on them. So what retail feels like. For real, I love how this game kind of turns stress into gameplay. Like, this is a stressful game, but it's fun stress. Kind of a strange way to describe it, but I love being stressed in this game. I love locking in. I love locking into this game and then being stressed out. Best games do that, like Death Stranding 2. Jams, Death Stranding 2 is good. You should borrow a PS5 just to play it. You should stream it. I would watch you stream it. It's so good. I think I might just replay Death Stranding 1. Dude, it's so good. The graphics are also crazy good. Norman Reedus looks real. Dollman, I think, might have one of the best cutscenes in the game. I can survive this. I don't know how much longer I can survive this. I don't know what's different about these new centipedes.
Love Norman Reedus and the funky fetus.
Oh my god! Spencer Brave! Wait, hold on, I'm distracted! Wait, my run! Thank you! Oh my god, thank you for the 10,000 bits! Have you played Death Stranding 2 yet? 10,000 bits is a lot of bits! I hope you're okay, thank you! Oh my god! Mind explode, mind explode. This is the ultimate distraction. It's so good. The classic goat. I'm entranced. That is so close. My jeans are juiced. This game is so fun. I have not made it this. This is literally double and then some of how far I've made into the game. How long is this run? What was that? Oh no, my run, it's over! That was totally my run and not a replay. That was totally my run and not a replay, man. No. That's Devil Daggers. It's really good. Thank you for the 10,000 bits. Holy crap. Oh my god. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was doing so good. I think this game's really cheap now. Like, it's come out almost a decade ago. That's crazy to say. It's $10. It's a simple game. It's worth the $10. If you really put the time into it. Like what, I have like 30 hours in the game, which is not even that long, but that easily worth it. Super fun. You will get addicted though. If you're the type
You
of person
cheated
who likes
not
to...
only the game, but yourself. You didn't grow. You didn't improve. You took a shortcut and gained nothing. You experienced a hollow victory. Nothing was risked and nothing was gained. It's sad that you don't know the difference.
Was that a Ninja tweet? Was that originally a Ninja tweet? I don't know anymore. I clearly didn't see their 10-minute run. Oh, you clearly didn't see their 10-minute run. That was me and not a replay. For sure, not a replay. I kind of want to play it again. I'm getting distracted and I kind of want to play it again. Oh, no, we have some coding to do. What if... Teardown. Just one more. I promised. Did I promise only 10 minutes? Devil Daggers is so sick. You know what a sad piece of gaming news I read recently is I wanted to replay Unreal Tournament 2K4 for the nostalgia. And you can't play that game anymore. According to Wikipedia, like all the servers are down and it's unlisted from like the Epic Game Store. And Unreal 2K4 had like such a cool like team-based like deathmatch, capture the flag. No, it was like capture the control point mode. And it's gone forever. It's gone forever. One more game. Yeah, I'm gonna have an addiction. Frostane, hello. Good morning. Just make this a Devil Dagger stream. One more round wouldn't hurt. Okay, what's one more dagger? What's a little dagger between friends? What's a little devils and daggers between friends? No, not famous last words. This one more run is exactly what I need. Also, thank you again for the 10,000 bits. What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, let's get the song off. Survive for 150. Isn't it really late where I am? It's like 10 p.m., which is late for me. Yeah. I have gamer mouth right now. Oh fuck. 85 seconds. Okay, well, we can't edit on 85 seconds. Gamer mouth is when your mouth is just agape. Oh, that took too long. Oh. Okay, I think it's bug. No, Samati, fuck. My gems! Whoa. I'm not stable. Fuck! No! 199.8! Dude, the spider killed me, man. It ate all my dragon. It ate all my dragon stuff. Yeah, my highest was 312. Wait. How did I do that? This is what my night terrors look like. Okay, so this is 200 seconds. This is my best run. I'm not in control of this situation. I am stressed. I am not in control of this situation. Have you seen the spawner farmer strats people too? Yes, we were watching replays earlier and trying to figure out why that was the current meta. I know it's the meta, but I forgot the reason why. Ooh. More gems mean earlier max damage upgrades. So you keep as many towers up so they keep spawning big skulls, right? Yeah, I think I die around here. Real life? This still looks so doable though. That was my best ever run. I'm trying to relive the glory days. Trying to relive the Devil Dagger glory days. What got me? A random skull, I think. Like a random skull from behind me, because it just got too busy. Oh, but by the way, before we get to teardown coding, new VTuber group just dropped. VBimbo. Instant follow. Instant follow. Please don't. Hold on. Hold on. If they turn out. If they say something that is not aligned with the values of this stream, this is not an endorsement. Not an endorsement. If it's like a racist VTuber org, not an endorsement. I'm sorry we have to preface that up front, but you can never be too safe. Otherwise, I wish them the best. Sick concept. Amazing concept. Bimbo Block Jam. They might be against juicing your jeans. Would they be opening to a sponsor around juicing your jeans? I joined VBimbo. I did not join VBimbo. Okay, let's do teardown newsroom. And to do that, I'm gonna open up a new scene. I'm sick in the head. I'm gonna open up a new scene here. Oops, no, do not delete. Do not delete. We gotta join VHimbo? So true. So true. Alright, we're gonna capture a teardown here. Not capture it here. Hello? Trying to get teardown to work, but it keeps crashing. It's the game we want to make. It's the game that we need. What is the read on Devil Daggers? Cool? Not cool? If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If it's meh, give it a thumbs up still, because we still support cool, unique games being made like that. Okay. Oh, maybe I need to change this. for that. There we go. Okay, and then I need to bring myself... here. Alright, we're switching over to the external scene. Start virtual camera. Hello, I'm here. Now let's put the chat up here. And then tear down. Dude, it keeps it does not like being alt-tabbed. Which might be a problem for making this scene. Let's try it one more time. Okay, it actually literally just crashes when I alt tab. Ooh. Verify game integrity. Okay, now it's just constantly crashing, sorry. Yeah, let's verify the game integrity. Maybe I just have to play Devil Daggers, you know? Maybe that's what's calling to me. Maybe we just have to play Devil Daggers. I am excited for this coding endeavor, so I'd be sad if this wasn't working. Okay, it is verifying. It's verifying. We just have to hang out in the void for a little bit. We gotta hang out in the void for a little bit. Actually, while we hang out in the void, can I... I can use my iPad. Wait a second. I can use my iPad. I click this. And I click this.
Show the BRB screen.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
To Juice Jeans.
At Archiable he basically already has though.
I wish to see the cool BRB screen.
Oh boy, let's play Fortnite on the iPad. I'm in darkness. Hello the void.
Meow. Hello darkness, my old lover.
The void is really bright.
Meow.
We are 70% verified.
Meow.
Alone in the Dark, the sequel.
Echo. Echo.
Oh, we're
Echo.
echoed?
Is Gene Juice 100% organic?
Hello. What you working on?
This shouldn't be echoed.
Meow.
Meow 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 meow.
I'm trying to code
Darkness
a
and I had a
fun news
violent
channel
and over-the-top
integration,
breakup where we both almost passed away.
but the
TTS good.
game keeps crashing.
We are not echoed.
Boo. Shin thoughts on the current allegations.
Moo, backslash.
My jeans are juiced. OJ Joe L Jojo.
Oh, does this say every message we type? At Coilian +2.
What's an echo?
I'm testing the echo in the darkness.
Oh, I saw the warning this time at least.
This stream is sponsored by Geico.
I see it.
If the glove don't fit, you must quit.
The light.
Kaboom.
Okay, we good. Also, it kept saying TTS off for some reason. Like TTS disabled. Okay, that's weird. gonna switch up my audio sources real quick, and then we will get right to it. Oh, let's see this. TTS. Dog. No ads in 5 minutes. I don't want to be interrupted. Run the ads, but it's like automated for the next 5 minutes. Can I run them early? What's going on? We're gonna code a news channel for Twitch chat. Actually, I can do it in 10 minutes. Hold on, I'm gonna snooze this. Fuck it. Snoozed. Okay, I want to make sure that everything I got going, because I'm gonna do a really insane capture. The way I'm doing this is I'm gonna do a crazy ass capture for this. Okay, cool. Let's get Sammy. All right, Sammy's here. And then display capture. Fantastic. Okay. All right, so we're gonna play Teardown. The plan is we're gonna play Teardown, but I'm going to slowly code in. I'm going to program a way for you guys to do a breaking news story in a variety of ways while we're playing the game. So while we're playing the game, while I'm doing like different heists, you guys can write like different headlines, act as reporters, act as news anchors, and then kind of dress up the stream like it's its own news channel. On a side note, UT2K4 has public master servers up. Just need to adjust the any file to hop on. There's a whole different website keeping it going. Oh, awesome. I'm gonna check that out. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna start pretty simple with no TTS, but do you guys know about, do you guys know about that thing where you're watching TV and then like the screen kind of like folds up? Kind of like this, like it folds up and then there's like a headline underneath to tell you what the next news story is going to be. That's the first thing I'm going to make, which is, yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to make, which is you can use channel points to add a scrolling breaking news line at the bottom here. I'm not sure if it's exactly a lower third, but it is in the family of lower thirds. All right, so I'm gonna set this up in OBS first. Let's call this, hold on. This is newsroom gameplay base. I'm going to add a, all right, for this. All right, for this, I have this, whoa, hold on. All right, so for this, I have the base. For this, I have the base gameplay capture here. So this is like my live 2D model, and here's the gameplay. I'm going to add a source clone. And I'm going to clone that base scene. All right, let me cook. Bro, it keeps crashing. It's like this. This might be, dude, this might be. It keeps crashing. We might be cooked. Okay. New plan. 1 second. Instead of, because having the gameplay capture up seems to crash it, I need to have a placeholder image in the background while we work on it, and then we game. What's like a cool... Oh, I know what I can put in the background. 1 second. Placeholder movie. Placeholder. I'll put the new Be Right Back animation as a placeholder movie. All right. I'll put the new Be Right Back animation as a new placeholder movie. So we can work with this scene now. Oh, I stopped the ads, Archibald. I snoozed the ads for like 5 minutes. All right, so this is our base scene. And now I have a source clone of this scene. Now here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. I want it to like deform like this, like, except why is there extra body there? All right, let's add an advanced mask to clip out. Let's add the advanced mask to like clip out the other parts of my body. So let's say width is 1920, 1080. Or 1080. There we go. So now my body. So now the scene's properly clipped. This is full screen. So I want it to deform. I don't want it to just like move up. I want it to squish into form. I'm gonna hold like Alt. What's the key to do this? Should be Shift. Come on. Why won't you let me deform you? Control E. Scale no bounds. Let's try that. There we go. All right, so I want it to deform like this. So it gets squished. And then let's add a text. Let's just go Arial for now. So, breaking news. The chat kind of smells. Who did it? More at 11. Rename this text source, breaking, hold on, lower third news text. You just showered? Likely story. Lower third news text. Okay. And then, add a filter to this text. We're going to scroll it. Get that horizontal scroll going. Maybe add a space. Yo, that looks great. That looks great. Right, renaming some of my sources. Do I have my old news logo? Oh, I do. I can pull that up in a bit. All right. So now I'm going to take this scene. I'm going to add a... I'm going to add a move source. Point it at my gameplay base mirror. I'm going to get the current transform where it's like slightly squished. Then I'm going to duplicate this and then unsquish this guy. Unsquish the... full screen. Oh, move the text underneath. And now if I get the transform of... Now I get the transform of what's currently in my screen. Yes, you see that? Hold on, I'm gonna move this off so you can see the animation. Perfection. Perfection. Clean! Clean! Prowler, I feel like you could go nuts with some interactive streaming stuff. Because you're such a talented background artist. I know you do a little bit of it, but hear me out. Lock yourself in a room, no human contact, 6 months, come out the other end, become an OBS god. Hear me out. No human contact, 6 months. Just you, Sammy, and the world. Okay, we're doing one more snooze. All right, we got the lower third working. I'm gonna rename this scene Newsroom Gameplay Summary. Oh, let's test. Oh, let's rename these animation filters. So this one is okay. Squish gameplay. We're gonna call this unsquish gameplay. All right, perfect. And should the background be a specific color? Oh, sorry, flashbang. Should the background be a specific color? Like red, orange? That looks like it's breaking news. That looks like it's breaking news. The red color gives it that breaking news. That gives it that breaking news vibe. There we go. Okay, that's a little too maroon. Boom! I need a box of breaking news. Looks like the BBC. Excellent. Breaking, my will to live. Okay, so the next part is creating. The next part is going to be creating. I need to create the redeem for you guys to write this. Let's open up Sammy. Deck 16. News overlay. Call it the news channel deck. All right. So let's take trigger. Pull data. We're gonna take channel point redemption information. So this is gonna let me pull the messages you add to channel point redeems. What, instead of channel point redeems, what if I just parsed every chat message that started with breaking? Like it's just a chat command. Is that too far? Is that too insane? That would be funny. By the way, I'm stuck in this OBS instance. I don't want to be here. Hold on. Go away here. I want to be present. I want to be here with you guys. Where am I? Okay. I want to be here. I'm free. I've broken free from the other OBS instance. A lot of news. It sounds funny, so we're going to do it. Okay. So we're going to say... Actually, we'll set this up. We'll set up the chat trigger first. We'll set up the chat. We'll set up the Twitch chat message trigger first, and then we'll test with this. All right, breaking news, wildcard, save. And then I will just add an alert. No, then I will pull data. Actually, no, trigger, pull wildcard. Pull wildcard, there we go. Because I want to pull the first thing that you type. Actually, no, I can just pull the full chat message. Okay, so I want to pull trigger pull data. Chat, Twitch chat message. Save variable as news message. Oops, no. News message, alert is news message. All right, let's test this. Guys, in the chat, type breaking news, space. I'm gonna type it. Breaking news, space, whatever the news is. Oh, I see it working down here. All right, we have the simple alert here. Shin has pooped himself. Dog. Okay, we gotta get those tariffs back. Has ruined his pants after Panda Express. Can I make something all caps? Yes, string capitalize. I want to all caps your message. Okay, news message. This is actually working out pretty well. So I'm getting a simple debugging alert at the bottom of Sammy here. Why is it not capitalizing the whole string? Maybe news message underscore caps. News message underscore caps. All right, we're gonna capitalize the whole string. Maybe. There we go. Oh wait, no, those were already caps. Okay, what does string capitalize do? 1 second, we're gonna figure this out. String capitalize Sammy. Oh, it only caps the first letter. The command I have to use is string uppercase. Oh, I accidentally deleted that. Okay, string uppercase. So we're gonna do copy this as news message. Bring it here as news message. I don't think I need to rename it actually. Save. There we go, it's all caps now. Everything you type will be in, everything you type will be in all caps now. Pee pee poo poo. Okay, very, very clever. All right, so now let's hook this up to the rest of the OBS scene. All right, so when I get a breaking news story, I want to enable the filter to squish the source. So this is in... Oh, I need to connect. Newsroom, gameplay summary, squish gameplay activate, text, change the text source into, what's the text source called? It's like breaking news. Lower third news. All right. So we're going to change the text source to the news message. Show this. Let's say show it on screen for like 2 seconds. And then unsquish, save. Make this button queuable. Rename this button lower third news. Okay. So every time you type breaking news, it should be squishing the scene and having the lower third pop up. Let me test it with chat. Breaking news. Tests. Okay, breaking news test. It's not working. Oh, because I'm on the wrong scene. Boom! Okay, it is interesting. The text... Hold on, the text font keeps changing. The text font is like scaling to the size of the message. So I know a few things I need to fix. I need to add some spaces at the end of the message. How do you break the news? Type breaking news : and then something else. All right. Oops. That does look really good. So we got ads running. But I'm gonna just debug while this works. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Sorry, the breaking news has ended. It's off because I need to fix something. I wonder if I use custom text extents with 1920. Height 300. 400? Okay, 500? 300? Maybe the font is... Yeah, maybe the font's super big for no reason. Okay. So I've locked the size of the custom text... I've locked the custom text extent to a certain size. Don't wrap. Alright, let's re-enable the chat interaction. What's up, El Kalonk? I am also juicing my jeans. Ooh! Alright, it's working. It's working. We're doing your favorite thing, computer. Oh, some stuff is too long. Let's see. Oh, okay, so the width can be really long. All right, there we go. Text formatting, we love it. We love text formatting. Breaking news. Wait, breaking news, comma. Right. I'm trying to get it into the position just right. Also, some of the really long ones are going to be hard to read. Limit width, let's say 3,000. Can redeems be forced to a certain length? It's not a redeem, it's a chat command, so it's like gonna be maximum amount of chaos. I think I could have it up on screen. So I can program it so depending on the length of the message, I can have it up for like a variable amount of time. So let's say string length if news message string length I can just do a bunch of if statements, I guess. So if string length is less than well, I guess I don't know if this is like the cleanest way to do it, but it's the best thing I can think of. Timeout amount is 1,000. If length is, let's say it's over 50 characters. Let's say it's over, I don't know, 300 characters. We like, actually, how long is a 300 character sentence? All right, let's look this up. So that message you just sent was 83 characters. Okay, so let's say if it's over 80 characters. All right, let's say if it's over 80 characters, timeout amount is 2,000. And then 160 is going to be 3,000. Let's say if string length is over 180, let's say 200. I want to wait, message. So if the message is too long, I want to cap it. I don't want it to be too long. So say, oh fuck. So trigger pull data, username. At username, please keep breaking news to 200 characters or less. Okay. And then exit if 1 equals 1. All right. Just exit. Oh, let's test some breaking let's test some breaking news. Yeah, 300 is way too long for sure. Breaking news tests. Why is it clip? Don't limit width. Let's try that again. Why does it clip? Oh, I didn't put the proper timeout amount. Timeout amount. That still feels very short. Was that really 3 seconds? I guess it is 3 seconds, but it's for some reason. Oh shit, I put a lot of these in the else statement. Yeah, some of these should be longer. So I'm gonna make it like 2,000, 4,000, 6,000. It doesn't seem to be going for longer, which is strange. Let's do 4, 6, 10. Alright, that seems better. That seems better. That feels better. But why does it clip? See, like, why is this... Why is that clipped? Let's try with 5,000. Okay, that looks a little better. Gregor Bacon, thank you for the 7 months. All right, this looks like to be This looks like it's working. And you're right. We should add a little timeout at the end so it doesn't stack all the way. So like maybe 500 milliseconds. Alright, so let's see this thing you sent, Arch. I might save these sound effects for when we do a larger breaking news story. Because I'm thinking this is like a slightly interruptive breaking news story. I want to save a crazy loud intro for a loud breaking news story. All right, the question is, do we do a run with this lower third, or do we add a Peepo in there? Do we add a Peepo in there for the TTS? Little Anchorman Peepo. Only like 1 in 10 get read out. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's like kind of random. That's a good idea. So it's not a constant spam. And you're getting it for free anyway. Add a Peepo for TTS, but only 1 in 10 get read out. I could get down with that. All right, so let's take a look at some Peepo assets I got. We got this guy. Hold on, no, we got... Look at this guy. That's our little newscaster right there. So it's like comes out like this. Why isn't it working? Oh, okay, so maybe... I want him to be over... Oh, I have an idea. So what if we made him like tilt out? So instead of sliding out, they tilt out. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to add a move source. I'll take the Peepo. I'm gonna get this. Get the position here. And hang on. Perceive the vision. Rotation 15. Like that. Oops, 25. Whoa. Whoa! Where'd you go? Wait, where'd this guy go? No, fuck. Okay, and then 25. Duplicate. All right, get the new lean. Yes, and now they kind of, yeah, now they poke in and out. They kind of poke in and out like that. Oh, so good. That's perfect. You know what? I want to add a little... I want to add a stroke. So they're better... They better stand out in the scene. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So maybe like this. The spore animals died because I lost the save game. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? People talk anim 1. Right, so I need animated people. What the fuck? All right, now I need to bring my TTS in. So copy this TTS. Actually, I need to copy all this TTS code. This one. This one, this one, this one, this one. No, maybe not this one. Okay. And then username. No. People anim talk 4. News message. I realize this is gonna like all caps the news message, which is probably fine. Oh, Gotta think about how... Okay, so we're gonna randomly read out 1 in... Let's say run... Okay, we're gonna randomly read out 1 in... Let's say 1 in 3. Let's say random readout. Let's say 1 in 3. Okay? So if random readout is equal to, let's say 1, so 1 in 3. If we roll a 1 on a 3-sided dice, we will do all this. However, we will have the people pop out and read the news. TTS, TTS, and then else we will wait for our timeout. Okay, and then once this is all done, unsquish, leave the button. Perfect. All right, let's test this. Let's test this. Guys, spam some breaking news. Let's test the breaking news. All right, we'll wait for the people to talk. It should happen any moment now. The peepo is not talking.
Breaking news, Shin might be bald.
Oh! Wow, that was 1 in 3? Dude, we
Breaking
have terrible...
news, President Shindigs was found taking their Am I Gay quiz in 2010.
Dude, we are having terrible luck. Or I'm not doing the rolling right. So if random readout is... Okay, random readout 3. Dude, it... it's like...
Breaking
Maybe-
news, Shin stole my Happy Meal.
Hold on, delete... Okay, delete all variables. Alright, so we refresh the random readout. Also, we need to change the filter, change visit. We need to move the people
Breaking
out
news,
when he's done talking.
President Shindigs was found with a nerd outfit and hair.
Move source 2, okay. I forgot to rename it, but we're gonna do move source 1 and move source 2.
Breaking news, President Shindigs only wears pants every other stream. Breaking news, Shin gets scammed by a classic Nigerian prince email.
Alright, now they're just not talking. Oh wait, here we go. Maybe I needed the audio shared?
Breaking news, Shin was found wearing a maid dress.
Alright, now they properly...
Breaking news,
Pop in
I
and
watched
out.
Shin steal a Happy Meal. Breaking news, Shindigs is a chicken nugget. Breaking news, Joel. That is all. Breaking news, Twitch chat has been declared main character. Breaking news, rogue CIA agent Shindigs breaks out useless alien from Dopper sale to Garcher company Tencent. Breaking news, new gene juicing initiative up for consideration.
Oh! I set the wrong I set the wrong
news,
frog to be
Shin
talking.
buys chat free Panda Express. Breaking news, President Shin resembles a YAOI character. Breaking news, I'm at work not working. Breaking news, meow. Breaking news, news repair guy still hasn't shown up. Breaking news, America has got the Black Death and Shindigs is their host. Breaking news, Shindigs starts breaking stuff in a warehouse. I think he's going crazy. Breaking news, Shindigs, when the glove didn't fit, I juiced my pants. Breaking news, the reporter appear behind the scrolling Chiron. Breaking news, hide and seek world champion lost at sea. Authorities unable to find any trace of them. Breaking news, 9999999999999. Breaking news, I need to sleep for classes and haven't. Breaking news, I'm at work not working too. Breaking news, where's my money Shin?
Breaking
Where's
news.
my $5?
Everyone is being read out, and we don't. We want 1 in 3.
Breaking news, this news reporter is broke. Breaking news, Chat Syndicate execute found dead after investigating Shindigs war crimes.
It works!
Breaking news, send help.
It works!
Breaking news, Jake from State Farm murders family of 5.
Alright, this one thing finally works. We have time for... And we have time
Breaking
for
news,
one run.
no news at 11.
We have time for one run. It finally works!
Breaking news, coffee time it's 2 a.m. Breaking news, IT works for now.
Okay, breaking news. I hope Teardown doesn't crash. Please don't crash. It's working. It's working. Do I want the mic in scale? Oh, I do.
Breaking news, Shin please give US a raise. Breaking news, there is no new news back to you Shin. Breaking news at Archibald is the best juiced mod.
It's time. It's time for heists. It's time for thievery. With chat reporting the news. Hopefully not of our thievery. Right. Classic cars. Yeah, so 1 in 2 chat messages will be read out. Except for some reason none are getting read out. It's crazy. Every 1 in 2 chat messages, or sorry, every 1 in 3 chat messages will be read out. Wait, breaking news? It like actually stopped working? Hold on. 1 in 3.
Breaking news, Shindigs breaks code.
Dude, you guys actually have bad RNG. It was rolling 3 like 4 times in a row.
Breaking news, 1 in 3 chances to be a star. Breaking news, test.
Now we don't want it going on like all the time. Let me try making it 1 in 2. Yeah, I've made it 1 in 2. Chat does have bad luck, which is crazy. Oh, whoop.
Breaking news, news broken. Breaking news, undefined.
Okay, I'll try to make it every single chat
Breaking
message,
news,
and we'll see
Shin's
if we can
code
behave.
is broken like the news. Breaking news, null. Breaking news, I ate all the dirt in the jar. Breaking news, oh no we the code bork again.
Now, I turn it on for every single breaking news message.
Broken news.
Oh god, guys.
Breaking news, heartbreaking news broken heart.
Guys, please. Let's mix in
Breaking
some normal
news,
chat messages in there.
Aussie. Breaking news, Sag broken news. Breaking news, 1 in 3 chances to be a star. Breaking news, we need to save the penguins. They are being forced to watch subpar streams of a PNGTuber with a nerd haircut. Breaking news, test. Breaking news, test. Breaking news, test. Breaking news, test.
Oh god, it's like really backed up.
Breaking news, Sean is lost again. Breaking news, chat has shitty Garcher skills. Breaking news, I might lose my money again. Breaking news, testicular torsion. Breaking news, Shin is driving a forklift without a license.
Hey,
Breaking
I have a
news,
license.
Breaking news is starting to not sound like an actual phrase. Breaking news, chat has decided to unionize against the bald tyrant Shindigs. Breaking news, Shin, forklift uncertified.
I have a feeling none of you
Drives
went to
forklift.
journalism school.
Breaking news. Hundreds of missing people held hostage by streamer Shindigs were found farming engagement inside an IKEA warehouse in
Well,
Albany,
okay,
New
I'm
York.
gonna take that away if you're gonna throw out false
Breaking
accusations
news. Show US your license.
that possibly may get me in trouble.
Breaking news. I finally finished my homework. Breaking news. Breaking news. Shin does not have a license for that forklift. Breaking news. Chat has decided that Shin is S-furry. Breaking news. Shindigs tariffed the orange pepper. Breaking news. Are we breaking the news? I think we are. Breaking news. Shindigs confirmed to actually have hair. Chat is shocked. Breaking news. Secret to eternal life discovered in Keith Richards' left kidney. Breaking news. The black market is now open for business with a new buy one get one free deal. Breaking news. I am Mr. Beast.
Okay, guys, let's keep the news relevant to what's happening
Breaking
on the
news.
stream.
Shin stole the forklift. Breaking news. Y'all are the best. Breaking news. Shin was found as top cutie pie of the century. He made himself the only participant.
Let's keep it relevant to the stream, please.
Breaking news. Chat overuses new stream feature.
Okay, that is relevant.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking nuts. Breaking news. Shin is now stealing a vehicle. Breaking news. The news has been broken. American journalism found to be irreversibly broken by a single Twitch chat.
Okay, relevant to the stream, not relevant to our
Breaking
existential
news.
dread.
Streamer Shindig spontaneously compressing live. Breaking news. Local streamer found trespassing and destroying property. Breaking news. Breaking news is breaking. Breaking news. Apparently drunken burglar running amok at docks. Breaking news.
No!
Shindigs is committing grand auto. Breaking news. Shin growing increasingly frustrated with chat's inability to follow simple commands.
Yeah, that's not breaking news. That's
Breaking
been a
news.
news story
Shin
for
breaks
like
into a warehouse and
at
crashes
least
truck.
2 years.
Breaking news. I don't even work for the news, but are you sure you can drive that thing?
What does working for the news have to do with that?
Breaking news. Terrible driver wrecks havoc. Citizens are concerned.
There we go.
Breaking news.
That's
breaking.
relevant to what's happening on the stream, aside from being
Breaking
a terrible
news.
driver.
Shin was breaking buildings again.
Okay, how are
Breaking
we...
news. Rumor has it that former President Shindigs is allegedly repossessing VHIV. Breaking news. Hundreds of peepos took over the news tower and started spreading misinformation. Breaking news. Shin has 2 shins. Breaking news. I accidentally got my Happy Meal stolen and now I am sad. Breaking news. Shin tries to limit what news
Okay, if
we
you
can
guys
say.
are going to be like an actual news network, you have to
Breaking
keep the news relevant.
Most of those new are relevant to stream, and
You have
most
to keep
of
it
chat
relevant.
doesn't seem to care about
I don't
it.
know what your Happy Meal has to do with
Breaking
anything
news.
that's happening on
Will
the stream.
Shindigs ever get it right? Breaking news. This is a stream. Breaking news. Super Mario found dead after hit and run incident in annual
Alright, we're
Mario
doing
Kart.
it. We're stealing it.
Breaking news. Shindigs can't jump. Breaking news. The black market is now open for business with a new buy one get one free deal.
We're doing it.
Breaking news. Shin is wet and needs a change of clothes.
Breaking news. I just completed
Breaking
the
news.
mission.
The news reporter is handsome.
I just completed the mission.
Breaking news.
Can we get a new story
Local
on
streamer
that?
found juicing his jeans on private property.
Can we get a new story on that, please?
Breaking news. Shindigs breaks news, hearts, laws and the limits of human ethics. Breaking news. Breaking the bridge. Breaking news. Shindigs is on a boat. Breaking news. Shin hides a Twitch chat body in his PC.
God, oh my god, the TTS is so backed up.
Breaking news. Nice boat.
Good job, Shindigs.
Thank you.
Breaking news. I stole a Happy Meal.
See, citizen journalism is way more effective than this mainstream
news.
stuff.
President Shindigs was found terrorizing citizens of local country Dug Dug Nation.
Guys, it's so backed up.
Breaking news. the broken breaking news are breaking the already broken breaking news.
Like, the news is no longer
Breaking
relevant
news,
if the
all
TTS is
frogs
that
and
backed
fish
up.
are addicted to YAOI and Yuri. Breaking news, Shindig's crashes boat again. Breaking news, I saw a guy steal a Happy Meal. Breaking news, local station covers irrelevant stories to maintain 24/7 news cycle.
Yeah, kind of.
Breaking news, I miss my wife.
That's not news.
Breaking news, Shin, not all breaking news is relevant to the stream.
It
City
should be.
Shindigs.
You're my news channel. Your reporter's on my news channel.
Breaking news, local furry VTuber Shindogs, steals an army jeep
Okay,
without a
there
license.
we need to fact check some of that.
Breaking news, Shindig's crashes boat while juicing his jeans. Breaking news,
Oh. Breaking
Shin
news.
is best-
Breaking. You're breaking up.
boy. Breaking news, just cause it's not relevant to you doesn't mean it's not relevant for US. The news is for the people and not Shin. Breaking news, doubters in shambles. Breaking news, mission failed. Breaking news, Shindig's local streamer will be wanted for 1 million. Breaking news, priceless classic car stolen, no leads in case
Guys,
yet.
I finished that mission like 5 minutes ago.
Breaking news, Shin completed his mission.
I finished that mission 5 minutes ago.
Breaking
that
news,
news is no
Twitch chat
longer
is the
relevant.
best. Breaking news, Madman didn't get Grimace in his McDonald's Happy Meal and is now jacking a tugboat onto the black market.
I was jacking the tugboat
Breaking news, truck.
5 minutes ago. Why you do call it jacking
Breaking
a
news,
tugboat?
local
I'm not
furry
jacking my
steals some
tugboat.
stuff.
You're jacking. No one's jacking their tugboat.
Breaking news, experts say stolen Happy Meals alter the mood
No
of
one's
stream
jacking their
viewers,
tugboat
which is
here.
relevant
No
for
one's
said
jacking
streams.
their tugboat.
Breaking news, driver steals cars from warehouse. Breaking news, local streamer completes mission, chat very proud of him.
Okay, breaking news. I
Breaking
am
news,
fixing.
Shindigs finishes the mission in a average time. Breaking news, Shindigs seen stealing cars to pay for his crippling Labubu addiction.
Okay.
Breaking news, that's a you problem. Breaking news, if a pickle pickles a pickle, is that pickle a pickled pickle by a pickle?
I need to fix how relevant these news stories can be. I have to make sure I only pick the most relevant news stories. So I'm going to add that to the code. I've turned off your reporting privileges. You cannot handle yourself. You cannot handle you cannot handle breaking the news. You cannot handle breaking the news in a factual and informed fashion. We have to fix this. All right, so I'm going to add a timer. No, I have a way to deal with this. So I'm going to add a check. So if it exceeds, if there's more than like 3 TTS in the queue, it won't add any more until 3 are read out.
Shin,
Or until the
please
recent ones
stop
are read out.
assuming who is tugging what. It makes an ass out of you and Ming.
A what? I'm moving to Dogtown. Shindig City is unbearable. All right. Along with the tariff policy, maybe we go Warhawk immigration. Maybe the Democratic pivot to like the hard right immigration. What? Okay,
Free press
that
should
bit
be
is ending.
alright.
We're ending that. As a bit. Yes, as a bit. We're ending. Yeah. That's yeah, we're that's yeah, we're not. All right. So we're going to check button ID TTS if Q check is greater than 3, we're going to quit this whole button. Okay, I am going to re-enable breaking news. So it's not going to read it's not going to read
Yes,
every single one
journalists
out.
only say things that is important to our hearts. Which is yaoi.
That's not that's not that important. I'm sorry to say. Yes, thank you, Archibald. Use breaking news in the chat. Use the breaking news command in the chat to report on recent events on the stream. Keyword recent. And if it's too backed up, we're going to be skipping some messages because that's the only way to keep this
Breaking news.
somewhat sane.
Streamer can't tell difference between tugging a jackboat and jacking a tugboat. Breaking news. Rich have been eaten. Strikers no longer know what to do. Breaking news. Shin only wants recent news.
I'm Ming and I really don't
Breaking
appreciate
news.
what your
Shin thinks
assumption
we
has done to
shouldn't
my
report on
reputation.
YAOI. Breaking news. Define recent. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. I would like 2 Happy Meals and 2 chicken nuggies. Breaking news. Shin taking away rights from citizens.
Breaking
news.
Shin is
The
a
game is
narcissist
still
that
running
hates
somehow.
all breaking news, not about himself.
Breaking news. We need to
Shin is a
report on the
dictator
basement
emperor that
fires.
silences the people. Breaking news.
Breaking
Duck
news.
duck.
I am gonna break these news.
We have like 2 competing
Breaking news.
We have 2
Poteet.
repeating news channels here. We have like the
Breaking
Bits news channel,
Person
and
of
we have
interest
like
in
the
Grand
free,
Theft Auto at the
the
docks
free
is
press.
suspected to
Due
have
to
sold
Literally
unfortunate
the free press.
circumstances,
Chinese
Because
I
you
will
can
now
get
be
your
forced
news,
to
you
speak
can get your
over the top
breaking
of
news for
breaking
free.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Oh my god, there's so
breaking
much
news.
TTS.
Breaking news. Privilege was revoked again. Breaking news.
All right, dump 3
Shindigs
cars
is
in the
wanted
water.
for $1 million. Find him at all cost. He
Guys,
stole Mr.
relevant
Bing
news
cars.
story. Relevant news story to the chat.
Breaking news. Asterisk 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 Indigs dead. Breaking news. News stations are currently at war. Breaking news. Shin is going to a car wash. Breaking news. The free press is get some broken knees. Breaking news. We be breaking news.
Okay, breaking news.
Breaking news. Twitch chat union has been found busted.
Any news relevant to what's happening on the stream?
Breaking news. Local car wash vandalized with words saying former President Shin wears a bowl cut toupee and denies it.
That's not what's exactly happening
Breaking
here.
news. Shin is suppressing US How Will We Live? Breaking news. Shindig seen taking a dump in the water. Or
so
something.
one car here.
I dunno. Breaking news. Economy. Violence. What has happened? Shindigs did something.
That I had no hand in the economy
Breaking
or
news.
violence.
Shindigs is breaking down my house.
Okay, one car there.
Breaking news. It's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. But that's
Breaking
not news. Do not
Suspect
abuse
of
the news
stealing 2
wire
cars
to
at the
shout
docks
out
is
your own
linked with
birthday.
serial Happy Meal theft. Breaking news. Do Nation is getting ready for war because Shin Nation is removing rights from its people. Breaking news. I love car washes. Breaking news. Satellite images have recently become so advanced you can make out specific details, like white dots and mission objectives, clearly.
Right, so one more
Breaking
car is
news.
back here.
Police search for 3 missing cars full of counterfeit Labubus, more at 12.
How do you pronounce that, Labubus?
Breaking news. Shin keeps breaking windows. Why? Breaking news. Earthworms found smuggling dugethylane.
Okay. Oh, is this car?
Breaking news. Shindigs breaking windows and the laws of free speech. Breaking
Oh
news.
my god, this car
Shindigs
doesn't have
yells
tires.
at journalists while hiding the fursuit. Breaking news. Shindigs is confused and is breaking a lot of
breaking
things.
news, this car doesn't have tires.
Breaking news. Shindigs doesn't know how to read a map.
Breaking news.
Breaking
Happy
news.
birthday
Destroy
to
the
you.
car,
Happy
Shin.
birthday to you. Happy
Oh.
birthday, dear. At Maury
Breaking
played
news.
Happy birthday
Shin is trying to
you.
drive
The
a
news
Jeep.
cycle is really overstimulating.
Breaking news. Shindigs doesn't know how to fit a tire.
Okay, so there's...
Breaking news. I ate the tires. Breaking news. Shin hates Dino Nuggets. How dare he? Breaking news. This car has tires. Breaking news, wheels are not mandatory.
Oh!
Breaking news,
Okay,
so
this
Shin,
one
when
doesn't have
can
an
we get our
alarm.
raise? Breaking news, local streamer is trying to steal a $1 car. Breaking news in 1 second. Breaking news was a bad idea and should be binned.
No, it's a good idea.
Breaking
We just have to
news,
make you guys.
Shin
We have to
finds
train
car
you guys
with
to make.
tires as chat watches.
We just have to train you guys to type about what's
Breaking
relevant
news,
on the
Shin
screen.
is driving into a wall. Breaking news, I ate all the car engines.
Breaking news, Shin is breaking. We can do
Breaking
it. Chat. We
news,
can
the
finally
car
break
is
him
stuck.
fully if we try harder
Nice
and
one,
harder.
bozo. Breaking news, do your friends in Shindig streams play video games? Well, they've been sentenced to death. Also, Dugethalane has been found in PC cases. Breaking news, local man is drunk and is stealing a car. Breaking news, breaking walls. Breaking news, weird man is breaking things in an off-brand Minecraft. Breaking news, you want to train Twitch chat. How many times has that worked? Breaking news, Shin is trying to drive.
Oh my god, this car
Breaking
won't
news,
move!
while Shin is driving through walls, this bit is driving me up the wall. It's perfect. Breaking news, Shin drives slowest car ever.
breaking news, I have a
earthworm
really good
stocks
idea.
have gone down 50%. Breaking news, I am watching this guy drive the slowest car known to man.
Breaking news, I'm a genius!
Breaking news, we have a cool fedora. Breaking news, Shindigs forgets how to use the PRNDL. Breaking news, Shin has a idea. Breaking news, he has a dumb idea. Breaking news, Shin broke a lamppost. Breaking news, you're not a genius, you're just ramming into a car. Breaking news, Shin overestimates the
Breaking
quality
news,
of his
we
ideas.
found the cat boys in Shin's drawer.
Breaking news, local streamer Shindigs claims has a genius. Breaking news, multiple car manufacturers face class action suits related to useless door locks. Breaking news, streamer claims to be genius. Some might differ.
Oh god.
Breaking news, Shin's ideas may not be as good as he thinks they are.
Oh!
Breaking news, Shin can't drive and kills
Okay,
a
maybe it
pedestrian.
wasn't the best idea, but I had...
Breaking
there was a
news,
kernel of
products
genius in
produced
there.
in Dugduger found to have 70% Dugethalane.
There was a kernel of genius.
Breaking news, local furry streamer Shin drives a car out of the road. Breaking news, I have stolen Shindig's car while he is stealing one. Wait, why is there a fursuit
Do
in
they
here?
randomize the cars each time?
Breaking news, Shin owes Twitch chat child support money. Breaking news, Shin. Maybe get better at driving. Breaking news, Ford's Model T become a massive hit. Breaking news, breaking into my house. Breaking news, they randomize the cars.
Oh my god. That's the most
Breaking
relevant
news,
news story I've heard
former
today.
President, Shin Diggs, destroys former advisor's car with rear-loading truck. Breaking news, we go into the ads. Breaking news, Catboy Shindigs is easily distracted. Breaking news, Shindigsville residents accuse President Shindigs of being in a community he says he isn't.
Okay,
More
where's the
later.
water?
Breaking news, Shin, can you get me a Happy Meal while you're robbing this house? Breaking news, Shindigs the VTuber financier is taking cars to sell and make more money.
I'm not a financier.
Breaking news, Shin is confused as hell but still keeps breaking things. Breaking news, local streamer learning how to play game via Twitch TTS.
More at 11.
Breaking news, why not have a beer? You can see harder. Breaking news, Blues Dragon finally agrees to shower after shootout with the FBI.
Breaking news, I'm a
Breaking
genius!
news, we are now
or breaking
initiating
news,
the
I'm
purge
completing
in
one
1 minute.
objective. That's actually gonna work.
Breaking news, local robber is driving his way over the wall.
Wait, hold on.
Breaking news, I am AM Australian. Breaking news, Shin the local streamer sucks at driving. Breaking
that's
news,
one.
Shindigs will crash soon. Breaking news, scratch that, not a financier, but a femboy. Breaking news, streamer can't drive in straight line. Possibly drunk. Breaking news, the car is broken. Breaking news, degree.
Well, let's check this one in the garage.
Breaking news, driver is gonna fall into the river. Breaking news,
Okay.
Twitch chat got out of the basement. Breaking news, police continues with the search for the suspect of serial home invasion after finding leakage from his pants after raiding the stale Panda Express in the fridge.
Quick save. Excuse me, what?
Breaking news, madman runs naked out of paint factory and starts jacking truck onto freeway to resell to the cartel.
Jacking what?
Breaking news, cars set to be donated to charity tomorrow. Hopefully nothing happens to them before then.
Oh,
Breaking
fuck.
news, I am reminding you of the game. Breaking news, Shin is walking. Breaking news, where's Shin? Breaking news, chat genuinely irritates streamer Shindig, he hates US. Breaking news, 3 cars found in river may lead to use of hamster balls as form of transportation.
Wait, breaking news, I might be completing this mission.
Breaking
I just
news,
need one
Joel.
more car.
Breaking news, Shin is breaking all the broken braking.
One more car.
Breaking news, Shin go get a driver's license.
No!
Breaking news, Shin doesn't like cars.
No!
Breaking news, when streaming equals 1 do, streaming equals 0. Breaking news, police incoming go. Breaking news, Shin please leave my house alone.
Okay,
Breaking
so
news,
close.
Shin sold the mission
absolutely
so hard.
so close to making this happen.
Breaking news, for cars found ruined. Breaking news, failed the mission. Breaking news, man steals car. Drives like ass. Like, really bad. Breaking news, previous breaking news stated Shindigs hates the US as in the United States. Breaking news, this game is rigged. Breaking news, breaking news. Breaking news, deadly mice found in acid. Breaking news, Shin beefed it. Nice try, champ. Breaking news, 3 cars found in a ocean at 11:39 p.m. Breaking news, the cars which were to be sent to charity have been found destroyed, suspect spotted fleeing the scene. Breaking news, the broken breaking news be breaking the broken breaking breaker breaking news already broken by breaking news. Breaking news, you did not have to break those windows. Breaking news, heist of the century thwarted by chest high wall. Breaking news, car found in the river. Breaking news, this Justin, SpongeBob earned his boating license. Breaking news, Shin can you help me open my jar of pickles? Breaking news, Coilian has lost all chat's brain cells. Breaking news, Shin after this mission can we have a raise?
No, you just
Breaking news, a
No
man
one
is
can
currently
get-
committing
no one is
various
getting a
crimes
raise.
such as burglary, breaking and
no
entering,
one's getting a
property
raise until
damage,
I can hear
among other
myself
things.
think.
Breaking news, 67 peoples deceased in basement collapse. Breaking news, streamer has juiced his jeans. Breaking news, we are spamming this. Breaking news, Shin denies chat a raise, destroys cars instead. Breaking news, old man YAOI stocks on the rise over 1000%. Breaking news, someone broke my windows and stole my car. Breaking news, Wow, I Shin can finally think I should give chat that raise they asked for. Breaking news, all jeans are not dry. Breaking news, local streamer has stolen his rival's cars. Breaking news, Shin is denying the raise and has not giving US rights. Breaking news, the news reporting agency is now forming a union because of unfair work conditions. Breaking news, their hyoid bone is considered the rarest bone to break. Breaking news, Shin, can chat have a large firearm? Breaking news, Redditus claim Harambe is alive as streamer plays a video game. Breaking news, chat is doing a good job. Breaking news, Shin maybe do that car last. Breaking news, Shindigs runs into tree instead of into the water. He may need to get his eyesight checked. Breaking news,
Breaking news, it's happening! Okay, goes into the water.
Breaking news, Shin needs to cook. Breaking news, Shindigs listen here, the police are coming.
Hey, news report! News report! I've completed the mission!
Mongol horde revived and started
I've completed the mission!
Breaking news, wee woo wee woo wee woo. Breaking news, Shindigsville president found doing Dugethalane through office window. Breaking news, chat went to Juilliard's for journalism. Breaking news, Shin completes easiest mission. Breaking news, Shin successfully drives cars into water, Twitch chat is proud. Breaking news, local streamer finishes beginner level after multiple tries.
This is not a beginner
Breaking
level.
news,
This is
ads.
not a beginner level.
Breaking news, Joel says skill issue.
Oh my god, I can't take it anymore.
Breaking news, he actually did it, folks.
I can't
Make
take it
sure
anymore.
IT doesn't
Guys,
go to
I'm
his
coding
head.
a way to turn this on and off.
Breaking news, I'm going to 7-Elevens who wants something?
I'm coding a way to turn this on and off.
Breaking news, try JIF chocolate and peanut butter spread.
Shoot. Oh my god, I can hear myself think.
Thinking is overrated.
I'm getting PTSD now. Okay, I have added...
Breaking news, you can stop us.
Oh god, no! Alright, I have added... Hold on, TTS. News channel. Alright, now I have a button to turn on and off the breaking news. Oh. It's not working. Lower third TTS, what's it called? Lower third TTS. Oh, it's can news. All right, sorry, wrong variable. Can news. Can news. Okay, thank God. Thank God I can actually turn this on and off. All right, so now it's on.
Breaking news, Miku also says skill issue.
All right, well, I'm turning that off now. Oh my God. Okay, well that was interesting. So what I was imagining is you guys would only break the news when there was something interesting happening on stream. I did not anticipate a 24/7 news cycle. So we're gonna have to add a few more things that maybe control the flow of information a little more. Why would I think that? I don't know. You guys can be coordinated sometimes. We are the interesting news. I did not anticipate a 24-hour news cycle. You're right. I was foolish of me. This is CNN? No, this is PN.
Breaking news, Shin plans to control the news.
This is PNN.
Breaking news, Shindigs has never met his Twitch chat.
Jeez. Okay, I kind of want to do one more. So I do have an idea. We only coordinate at the worst. Most inopportune time for me. That's unfortunately... That's the most factual news story breaking today. Here, let me talk about some ideas I have for breaking news. I'm glad we did that because the ideas are flowing. So, one version is I can control when you break the news and when you stop breaking the news. The other version is a rating system. So, what if, like, the best, most relevant breaking news gets, like, +2? That person gets to stay. But people who write bad breaking news, that's -2. And those people don't get to get their TTS read out in the future. They like lose TTS privileges for the time being. So we have like a news rating system. So you always want to juice the ratings. Just like you're juicing your genes. Why not set a 1 channel point and set cooldown? No! Freedom of information. Freedom of chat. Yeah, like +2 or -2 for TTS, exactly. Another thing is that just specific times for you to... Ooh, plank tool. Primitive ramps. Well, Minecraft? Are we the ones voting is good or if it's you? I think chat gets to vote, right? Citizen journalism.
That just means we make overused jokes that is meta to get the +2.
I have more faith. I have more faith with Twitch chat that they will +2 relevant and informative and factual news stories. You begin with some kind of game and then take a break. Take the breaking news to the typewriter scene and chat writes a newspaper. Oh! That's a good idea.
Breaking news, we won't.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I think like the other way we could do it is we just like rotate every 5 minutes. Like it just activates every 5 minutes normally. And it activates every 5 minutes normally. And then you just have to spam it during that time and then it ends. Subs only? Oh! I mean, that's basically how news works today. It is subscription only. Holy, it's late. I actually streamed a lot longer than I thought I would. Good stream day. Really fun stream day. I'm hoping tariffs come back soon. I need to do my tariff homework. Instead of one news organization, we're conflicting ones. We're just reinventing
Sorry
real
if
life.
I seem antagonistic. You are a good streamer.
Thank you. You can be antagonistic if there are bits attached. This stream has really juiced my genes. Yes! Yes! Oh, my blowtorch is out. Okay, we will improve. We will add more of a rating system or a way to slow down the flow of information next stream. Thank you guys for joining today. Good stream. Actually, yeah, this stream really did juice my genes. This stream really did juice my genes. I think the first level is like every 5 minutes. Like every 5 minutes you can say
BTW
something.
Shin, I didn't say last night, but thanks for the help with obs. Same for Adachable.
Oh yeah, of course. All right, let's raid out to Let's raid. Let's raid out somewhere. Where are we going? We haven't raided, you know, I don't think we've ever raided Giwi before, but they were on our Christmas Carol stream last year. Maybe we'll do a trick or treat stream. I saw you guys talking about this on Discord. I was thinking of what to do for the Christmas Carol stream this year, and I don't have any ideas yet, but a trick or treat stream might be sick. Actually, might be sick if people are up for it. I may message people ahead of time though, be like, hey, we're doing this. Except we would have to give the treats, guys. We would have to be the one to give the treats. It would feel weird if we were the one taking the treats, but we should give the treats. No. You guys want candy? You want tricks? The tricks is one of you explodes into blood. It would be funny if there was a haunting. So we show up in front of the, like, a person's door, and then a ghost appears behind us and eats a chatter. One of the two, I think. Here, this is not a end screen, but it's too good. I'm making it the end screen for today because it's such a good overlay. Go say hi to Giwi. They're playing Hollow Knight before Silk Song. I'm not going to be playing Silk Song, I think, because I haven't even beat Hollow Knight.